Girls is your boy BWI, and I'm with.
Beatex once
See, I even
again,
forgot
and
to
we're
say
here.
welcome back to the BWI pod. I didn't even say that, but
Is it
um,
no? See, I think you keep missing this thing. The 1% bias
no, this is
sports
not
show.
it though. That's just during the preview. This is a review.
Yeah, it's still part of the 1% bias, bro. I think you know what? After this,
The
we're gonna
title of
do
this one
MOU.
is just about like the games played.
After this, we're going to do MOU, and we're going to sort of be on the same page because and you keep missing it, or maybe
No,
I should just leave.
the
I should just
previews.
stop you from doing that
No,
intro and
hang on,
just do it myself.
hang on. The previews of the game is the 1% because then we are previewing the
It's
game and we
all
are
part
talking
of
about.
it.
No, but now we are reviewing the results. We can't be
Yeah, but
biased
yeah,
because the
as part of
results.
the 1%, but
No, but you can't be biased when it's a result. Do you understand? Like
no, well,
the,
you in your what's it called now? In the
fa-
analysis, you can't be. So it's still part of the 1% bias.
why
So
would you
you
be
can be
biased
biased in
during
the
an
analysis and
analysis?
be like,
There's something is wrong with you.
because you can refuse to see no, because you can refuse to see some positives as part of your bias, and you can choose to focus on.
This is how
It's
it's
just
been
like you
set.
see those some of those pundits,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
Roy Keane and the rest of them.
Yeah,
But
exactly. That's
this
the
is
point,
how
though.
I think it should be. Yeah, the preview is the bias show, and then the review is just reviewing the games that have been played without any
No, I
bias.
think the whole for
How can you be
consistency's sake.
biased?
So I've even got more points than you. For consistency's sake, not to
Yeah,
confuse the viewers, not to
no, there's no
confuse people,
confusion.
not to even confuse the stream.
Not
Both
to
of
confuse
them,
the
whether
stream.
we're as long as we're both on live, is
Ah,
the
yeah, yeah.
1% bias show.
Bias show.
Except
Okay.
we're gonna be talking about something else completely. But as
Okay, now,
long as
but
we're on
this
live
is the
and we're
problem.
talking
But
sports and football, it's the
ah,
one
yeah,
percent
yeah.
bias show.
We will negotiate on that. But yeah, welcome guys. Welcome back to the stream. We were already streaming actually, and then it cut off.
Yeah.
But then it seems
So
like
now we have to restream,
we
and
have to
I have to
restream.
repeat all the rubbish I was
Repeat.
saying about
I
Man
mean, yeah,
City.
we
Oh
want
my
to tell
god.
you because we're talking on City. We were on City
Yeah.
Liverpool. I
Yeah.
will still leave the video, the previous clip, so we won't delve too much into City Liverpool. But
Hmm.
welcome if you're just joining us. Like, share, subscribe, or if you've been here already, yeah, welcome back again to the show. So
Yeah.
you were talking about Liverpool, right?
Yeah. So I was talking about Liverpool, and I was saying like we've been saying it all season. We've been very impressed with the team, very
Mm.
impressed with the coach, very impressed with the players, and I
Hmm.
think Klopp left a 2 year team for Arne Slot, right?
And it's
Because
not, yeah.
that team just a little bit more addition,
Mm.
maybe in January or in the summer, and they can still go on for another 1 year before you start to
More
see
than a
major
year.
changes. You get
Hmm.
what I mean? So I think Klopp left at a very long time. And for me, I was saying it yesterday, and I was like, Klopp must be fuming wherever he is right now because
I
he
doubt
must
that
have
though.
left thinking I can no longer challenge City because they've got the team, and now he'll be looking at that squad that the
Mm.
players is bought, and be looking at
Well,
what's going on with City right now and think,
well,
oh my god, this
I
would have made
disagree
me
though. I
smash
disagree
him.
with that. I disagree with that opinion. I just think I don't think it was a even if you watch his interviews, I don't think it was a the team was there. I think he was just him. He was dead. I don't think it had anything to do with the team. I think he even said it himself that he lacked motivation to motivate his team and
I get
himself.
that, but
Mm.
could you not attribute that to the fact that the league was just getting tougher and tougher, right? Like the league was just
Mm.
becoming more
Hello.
tougher, more stressful. Like it was becoming tougher. It was becoming more stressful. It was becoming a bit too intense. And the guy must have just thought, you know what, we keep struggling every year back to it. And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't have the motivation for it anymore. But now him looking at the what's currently going on with City and what's currently going on in the league, and he must be thinking, I could have still pushed one more season if I knew
Yeah.
this is what it's going to be like.
I don't think he would have had it in him though, in my opinion. I
I
just
mean,
think he had
I think it would
stretched.
have made because this is. I mean, I know Arne Slot has come and he's made a couple changes to try to put his system, but when
Mm.
you see them play, it's still largely the Liverpool that we know. the
Yeah,
changes have not been drastic. Like there's
hmm
not been significant changes.
yeah,
It's still the Liverpool that, and Klopp could have still done this same thing. Like this is practically similar style to what Klopp was doing. So
yeah.
anyway, the guy's doing a great job. The guy's
He's
doing a
doing amazing.
fantastic job,
He's
and
doing
we're all
amazing.
impressed.
hmm
Yeah,
literally. I mean, I think you've said it all. Liverpool. I've just been. You know, when you've been hating and just waiting for them to crumble, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I still think they will have a blip, a rough patch at some point. The
yeah,
question now
of
is,
course.
are the other teams good enough?
To capitalize on it.
Yes,
That
because
was the point as well.
like the 2 seasons, yeah, when Arsenal have been ahead. The problem is Man City were still there. Like Man City was, if Man City didn't exist, no one was catching Arsenal. And now Liverpool have picked up that same form that Arsenal
Hmm.
had like for the last 2 seasons, and they're just running with it. The question now is, who will be the Man City?
Yeah,
Who will take up
to
that
chase.
mantle?
Yeah,
That Man City, they stopped Arsenal twice to win the
yeah,
title. Who's going to do it? Because I don't know. I don't think Arsenal. I don't know. Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, I would hope, but they've never done it. Will they do it? We don't know. But City they've been tried and tested. But this season, I don't think City would do it. That's the problem. So I think Liverpool might just be running away with it. I think they might just win it.
yeah, yeah.
No
I
one's
mean,
catching them.
it's looking like it. But
Yeah,
then
no one's
again,
going to
like
catch them.
I think you've said the main points there. The main point is who, what team is going to be able to capitalize when
Yeah.
those downtime come for them, right?
Mhm.
Like when they're down, will Arsenal also take up stride? Will Arsenal also challenge and push and win their games and do the things they need to do to put the fire in their bomb, or to just keep chasing them?
Mhm.
Unfortunately, until that happens, we can't really say so. But
Yeah, you can't
the
really
hope
say.
for Arsenal fans is that they are able to do that.
Mhm.
However, we don't know.
Mhm.
Anyway, well, you know one other thing, right? And I think so. This is jumping into, you know what? Yeah, I think we're gonna talk about it in the right time. So should we move on to Tottenham and Fulham
Uh,
then?
who is hosting? Is it me or you? You see,
We were
wait,
both.
you don't hold on. Even if we are both, is this the flow?
It
Is this what
doesn't
we
matter.
agreed on?
Well, is it not Tottenham that's next?
No, Tottenham is supposed to be the last game.
Is it the last? Oh, okay, all right then. Okay, all right,
Move
cool.
on
So
to
are we moving on
Arsenal.
to Chelsea then?
No, Arsenal West Ham.
Is that because it's your team? Is that
Yes,
why?
yes.
Oh, please. This is why you should be 1% bias. You can see
But
your
no, there's no
bias coming out
bias here,
already, though.
though. No,
You
no,
can
no,
see
no, no,
your
no.
bias in the
We
lineup.
agreed. No, there's no bias
No,
here.
yeah,
We,
but according to the conversation, sometimes you can clear. Anyway, let's move
no,
on.
we agreed
Let's
on a.
talk about your team.
All right, all right. Up the Gunners. What you saying, Arsenal fans? Well,
See,
what
you
can
know
I
what? Yeah,
say? What
I made
can
it.
I say? 13 goals in 3 games. What can I? What else?
Yeah,
What else do you want me
very
to
good,
say, though?
very good game though. Very good game. Um, but part of me felt like West Ham were just a bit unlucky. You know,
Unlucky.
yeah, unlucky to have
Okay,
considered two
now I really
penalties.
see
You
we
get
should
what I
we should
mean?
really change this to the 1% bias. So
It is the
I
one
see what
percent
you mean
bias.
now.
So no, no,
Because
no, no, no. I'm
what do you mean
saying like,
unlucky?
see, unlucky to have considered two penalties. That's what I'm trying to say.
How
Like
is it unlucky?
you don't think that is being unlucky as well?
But if the penalties are clear cut, what's
No,
the on?
yeah, yeah, clear cut
Yeah, it's not
penalties. I get
unlucky.
that, right?
Unlucky is when the
But
decision shouldn't have gone that way and then it went the other way. That's unlucky. But if the guy tripped somebody off and caused the penalty, it's not unlucky.
yeah,
You took him
but
out.
that, see, personally, right? I think we need to go back to those times when a goalkeeper can come out of his box during a corner kick and challenge for the ball, right?
Oh, oh,
Like
you can.
like
No one is stopping
he
you.
what?
You can. No one is stopping you, is there?
No, no, but
Mm-hmm.
there's less threshold the for things like that, in terms of like he came out, jumped for the ball, misses the ball a little bit, and then he sort of hit, Gabriel in the
Mm-hmm.
head. How much of a contact that was, we don't know, but according to the law, penalty. So that's why I'm telling you that West Ham, they were quite unlucky, because when the game was like 4-0, they did that thing, and then they came 4-1, 4-2. You thought, yes, they were on, and unfortunate for them, they considered that penalty, and
Yeah.
that was it. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So, um, but good game, Arsenal, actually. Like, good game, because at 4
Yeah.
0 was looking quite comfortable, run
No,
away.
I genuinely thought we'd be smashing them like seven because last time we hit them for what, 6 or 7?
Mm,
6, and then like everyone was home, going home early, packing the bus, going home. Someone said it was like a Notting Hill carnival
mhm.
in London. So that means your juju didn't work, because
No,
the last time you were saying
no,
you
no.
went there to
What
put things.
happened? Yeah, that was what I was
Mm,
gonna start with, right?
yeah.
What happened was,
Mm.
unfortunately, I put it in 2 goals because obviously I don't know where Arsenal would
Ah,
be facing first. But the problem for West Ham was that they were on the goal in the first half, and that was why they
okay,
considered 4. So by the time they
okay.
switched and then they had 2 back, it was too late. It
You see
was
the
almost too
confusion.
late. But
Your statements and everything is not just aligning.
it
Anyway,
it is
I
it
rest my
is
case. Let's talk about our star boy, star man now, not star boy anymore. Star man, Bukayo Saka. Talk.
I mean, of course. See, my best Arsenal player.
Hmm.
Honestly, see, my only prayer and my only wish for Bukayo Saka is leave Arsenal and go to a team that
I
will give you a
reject. I
trophy.
reject that prayer.
See,
I cancel
follow
the
the
prayer.
steps of your predecessor. Follow Van Persie. Follow Alexis Sanchez. Follow.
Do you think Alex Ferguson is still in United?
No, I'm not saying he should come to United. That's not
Okay.
my point.
Hmm.
My point is not United, but my point is go
Okay.
to a team that would win you trophy. You are too good to be in that Arsenal team that's not winning
Ah,
anything.
okay.
Follow them. Go and win something. Go to
Okay.
be the likes of Van Persie, Sanchez. Who else left? There are so many of them that have
Well, those
gone.
guys,
Adebayo
they're
left as well.
none of them were
Um,
academy boys, and they were also most of them are snakes.
it
I didn't call
doesn't
any
matter,
names.
academy or no academy.
I'm just saying,
Go
like, I don't think
leave.
you'll be
You're
a
too
snake like
good.
them.
That's
You shouldn't be
I'm
encouraging
anyway.
snakes in
This for
football.
me. For
Hey,
me,
hey, you shouldn't be encouraging snakes in football. Stop that.
that's not snake. That's
So
following
you
your.
okay if Rashford just ups and leaves?
Yeah.
Ah, you yourself, you're a snake.
When yeah, I mean, in my mind,
You
I've
just be
sold him.
okay with Rashford to just leave. No, no
In my mind,
loyalty.
I've sold him, man. Like
Ah,
that's football, though. See, you can't
homegrown.
blame him. Players follow their ambition, right? Player,
Hmm.
see, it's the same. You don't want to be a Hurricane. As good. See, Hurricane is ridiculously good. Like, if you think about it, the
It
guy
feels
is
like he wasted his career, right?
exactly. That's the point. He's
True.
ridiculously good. The numbers that this guy put in is ridiculously good. But
Actually, this is actually a topic no one really talks about, though. Imagine
yeah,
if Harry Kane was in like a proper club, like
exactly.
during his Tottenham
Like
days.
the guy who is good.
He
He's in
would have
Bayern
been,
now. He's still firing goals like hat
yeah, at
trick
that age
back to
too.
back.
Ah, no, to be
Like the
fair, I
guy
see what
is
you mean.
good,
He
but
wasted he wasted a lot of his years in Tottenham.
no
Sorry,
one
Tottenham
exactly.
fans,
So
I
so
apologize.
for me. I'm like I'm giving Saka one more year. If Arsenal have nothing to offer him, he should go to a
Well,
club where because
actually a
the guy is
topic.
so
That's a
good.
topic to discuss. Actually, if
Yeah,
Saka is not
because now
winning
look at
anything,
people. They're
doesn't mean he
talking
should leave.
about they're freaking talking about Lamine Yamal. Why?
Mm,
Because he went to Spain and he won the Euros, so he's got a
mm,
trophy in his bag. They're talking
mm,
about Kylian Mbappe. Why?
mm.
Because he's done it with France. He's won titles with PSG,
PSG.
but
Mm.
nobody wants to be putting Saka on the table.
Yeah,
Like
I think that's like
honestly,
I think the titles, the major titles, not the FA Cup, major titles. That's what's
yeah,
left for him to then be classed as a world class player. I think
he's
without
already
that
a world
title,
class player. It's just unfortunate that
he.
the
I mean, but
trophies
people are
ain't
refusing to
backing it up.
agree that he's a world class player, though.
That's why that's the point though, because
Yeah,
everybody is most likely looking at trophies and
yeah,
titles and all those kind of things. But this
yeah.
guy has been consistently carrying the team, you know,
Consistently,
for like 4 years now. He's been the one, and he started
literally.
very young as well.
But yeah, um,
And even when he plays for England, he
he
delivers
carries England as well. He delivers in
exactly.
England. He delivers everywhere.
So this
But
guy
yeah,
needs something, man.
this is literally he's had back to back man of the match performances. He's already got 10 assists, and we're just 13 games in. So there's a chance he could be breaking the assist record, and the assist record is held by Henry and De Bruyne 20. So there's a chance he could be breaking that because if he keeps it, if we keep having penalties, corner kicks, there's a huge chance. I can't believe how much people are hating on Arsenal and corner kicks. Because like, is it our fault? Like people keep calling like now everyone's like, oh, Stoke City, Arsenal are Stoke City, Stoke City. People don't people have shame anymore?
See,
Like
my
why?
my own is right. I don't have a problem, right? Where I seem to it slightly be taken aback with some of the thing is that as long as they are not pushing the goalkeeper, because most of those corner kick goals came from Gabriel or Ben White or what's the guy's name? Maybe Trossard or someone leaning on the goalkeeper and trying to stop the goalkeeper from
No, that
coming
was
forward.
last
But
season,
as
not
long
this.
as they
That
score
was
those
last season,
clean,
not this season. We
yeah,
haven't
that's
done
what I'm
that this
saying.
season.
That's why I haven't said anything this season.
Okay,
But as long
cool.
as they score those clean taking corner, boom,
Mhm. Yeah,
cross head,
and that's
which
what
they
they've been
seem to
doing.
be
But
good at, then what? There's no problem. Like
yeah, no, but
it's like
people are like they're playing like Stoke City and everything. But
I
anyway,
mean,
that's their
obviously,
cup of
like
tea.
everybody, every team has a method to their winning. So if Arsenal's one is to, take the ball to the corner, get a corner, they
Why
know
not?
that for them that's a penalty. Then why not? You know,
Exactly. So guys, stop hating on
when
Arsenal,
Manchester
please. Thank
United
you.
had Maran Fellaini and Mourinho
Oh yeah,
was
you
there,
guys were
last
always
minute the game is
Fellaini.
dead. He brings on Fellaini, crossed
Header,
any ball in the box. Like
header.
that's your tactic, man. You can't fault the team
As
for
long as
having
it
a tactic.
works, as long as
Yeah,
you're
it
getting us the
works.
wins, that's
As long,
fine.
yeah, for me, as long as you're not, pushing and pulling the goalkeeper,
Yeah,
it's fine. Score your
yeah.
corner kicks anyway.
Exactly. So let's
Um,
go. Let's go. Obviously, you've been waiting. Your own team, Manchester United, 4-0 against Everton. Obviously, I was hoping for a draw, but we always knew Manchester was going to win that game.
awful, awful prediction, mate.
No, no, but
Awful
let's be honest.
prediction.
I did tell you it was going to be
Awful.
a win. It was a prayer rather than a prediction. I was
now,
praying.
now, now you're
I
changing
was
it. Now it's your
hoping.
turn to change it.
No, no, no,
Awful
no. I was
prediction.
praying and I was hoping for an Everton
Awful.
draw. You see, I
God,
didn't even say
God,
win.
God did not let our enemies to smile.
Yeah, I need to pray better.
No,
I
that
didn't
game was
pray
good,
well.
man. That game
But
was good. That game
tell
gave
your
me,
coach, 4-0. I mean, this is the second win, obviously.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
That game gave me, good things
convincing
to
win.
to to
Zex
take
even
from.
scored 2 goals. Really? Rashford,
Of
two
all people,
goals.
no, in
People are
fact,
waking up from dry bones are
two
rising
two of the
again.
people I did not expect to ever
Dry bones, yeah,
to
the one
ever
that you're
score two
telling
goals.
saying that you should leave your club.
Yeah, I mean,
Snake.
for me, see, no, listen, yeah. From the last podcast, I told you, right. My point is, let's just let Rashford play his game. Let
Mhm.
him, like, that star boy mental. Just let the boy play his game. Like
Mhm.
that's just all we need now. Enough of those overhype. Enough of those, putting pressure on him. Enough of those. Yeah, it's the star boys. See, let's just let this guy play his game. Like honestly, let him just play football.
I
Let's
agree.
just leave him and let him play football, right? Is not going to be that, is not going to be that leader in the squad. Is not, because we
Mhm.
were hoping that it was going to be
Yeah,
take the squad and
baton.
put it on his back. Is not
Mhm.
that person. I think
Mhm.
I've come to that conclusion. It's not. What the guy just wants to do is play his football and do his thing on the side and let him
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Simple. Like that's
So
that's where I'm at with Rashford.
who would you say for you now in the United team is impressing you the most, or who's
Ahmad
been your
Diallo.
best player? So Ahmad, yeah. I thought you
Ahmad
would
Diallo.
have
I
said
mean, the most
Mazraoui.
impressive since Amorim came, Ahmad Diallo, right?
Ahmad.
But for me, one of the most important players in that squad, regardless of anything, is still Bruno Fernandes.
No, not. I would no. I would say your best player for the season, not like the best player in United,
No, for the
but this
season so
season,
far,
who's been your best player? Yeah.
um, for me, and I know not many people will say this, and I came for him so much. I came for this player so much, and
Mm.
I was like, no, 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 but I've got to give credit to where credit is due. It has been
Oh,
Andre
I didn't
Onana.
think you normally give credit to people. Sorry.
I don't. But
You clearly don't.
I've got to give credit where credit is due. For me, it is
Mm.
Andre Onana, right?
Okay.
He saved so many, so many
They
balls,
saved you guys,
so
man.
many goals this season, and it's been
Mm.
very good. You know, last season it was a bit hit and miss, making mistakes here and there.
Mhm.
But this season has been quite, confident on the ball, making those reflex saves. Like
Mhm.
it's been good, and that has been going a bit overlooked, because we've been looking at the outfit players. But I
Yeah,
think Andre Onana
it's
for me has
usually like
been
that.
very impressive.
No, I don't disagree with you, especially because I watched your last two since Amarin came in. I've been watching most of your games, and I'm like, okay, he's saving you. I think this last game was the only game that, and he still had like he did
Yeah,
play this last
still,
game. He still
yeah,
had
he
a good
did.
game, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But
yeah,
the games prior to that, he really saved you guys, man.
yeah,
Especially
yeah,
the conference Europa League game as well. He had an
yeah,
amazing game. So
yeah.
I can't disagree. In the last, I'm like he's making saves that I'm like no, no, you can make
Yeah, I
this
mean,
saves.
obviously, because for me, like I said before, I was bashing him in his first day.
Yeah, I
I was
think
like, what
everybody
the
did.
hell is this guy doing?
He lacked in
Um,
confidence. He was trying to do too much. He was trying to impress way too early, making silly mistakes that he didn't have to make. And yeah,
yeah,
that just kept on costing United for no reason.
yeah.
But yeah, okay.
But now he's
And
been good, and
where
I'm
do
and
you
I'm
think?
and I'm happy
Let's talk
about
about
that.
Everton. We don't usually talk about the lower the clubs with like
I
in the lower
think I think
positions.
Everton they're just going
Relegation?
through it. Have they won a game this
I
season?
don't even know. Is it relegation? Are we talking relegation for Everton? Because they've
See, they
managed to
they they know
escape
how to
two
they know how
seasons
to
in
stay
a
up
row.
though.
Yeah, that's the thing. They always like at the end of the season just manage to like
Yeah,
stay
they know
up.
how to stay up, and for now they are still not in that relegation zone. Even though they haven't won a game in their last 5 games, they have not won any.
I think what
Um,
it is Everton right now. I just think they're playing with name. Like Everton we used to know used to be in the top half of the table, but now it's
yeah,
just
but I mean, you can't blame them. They've had points deducted last season,
that
did
was
they
last
not?
season. Yeah,
I know, I know,
and they
I know
still
it was
stayed up.
last season, but then again, they had some financial situation going on
They've
at
has
there
been
as well.
sorted. But anyways, I do hope they stay up. But yeah, well done to Manchester United. Let's go to the next game. Chelsea Aston Villa. Chelsea two same points as Arsenal, so technically second, but obviously on same goal difference actually, but just because we were on second first, so they're just with us tied. Points same, win
Is
same,
is
draw same,
is it
everything is
not
just the same.
is it not by alphabet
Yeah,
reason?
right now it's on alphabet, literally.
Yeah.
Um well, yeah, Chelsea they've been outstanding. We're saying if Arsenal is in the title race, it definitely means Chelsea is in the title race.
And you know what? Yeah, so this was my point while it was like I was, the one hosting.
Mm,
My point what I wanted to make was Enzo Maresca is doing something where he's trying to put Chelsea under the radar. He's trying not to let anybody in the media start to put that
pressure.
title contenders on Chelsea. So he's trying to go under the radar and be the underdog and then win the league. This guy's freaking, I mean,
Yeah.
joint second on the
Honestly,
table at this point.
both managers have been so impressive, Maresca and Arne Slot.
Yeah,
Honestly, I expected this a bit from Arne Slot, but I didn't expect this from Maresca because
same,
Chelsea
same.
were like they looked like they were in ruins. Like the fourth when the preseason started, 40 something players. What's the coach going to do? How are we going to sort this amount of players out? Who's going to play? Who's going to? And then he's just came in. He's just done everything gradually. He's told some players, "Hey, you're not on my team. Just
Yeah,
go on holiday." He's just nah. He's been good. He's been good.
yeah,
He's
he's
done
been
so well.
good.
Chelsea
Like,
has,
I
and
mean, you
they've been
can't
playing
fault
okay.
that.
They've been playing well as well.
Yeah, they've been playing good. I mean, they beat Villa, even though Villa they are in a bit of a turmoil.
Villa look terrible. I
Um,
told you, like I don't know what the issue is because they've got their players back. I didn't really see anyone missing for Villa because I watched the game
no,
as
not
well.
really.
They don't really have enough like injury concerns.
I think it is the challenge of competing in Europe and then also
Mm.
competing in the Premier League.
Probably not squad
That's
depth.
what's doing
Maybe
them
do you think
because
that's an issue as well?
yeah,
Squad
because you
depth.
see most of those games, especially when they've played in Europe,
Mm.
when you watch their game after playing in Europe and they come back to they look tired, they look leggy,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
look, and yes, Chelsea played in Europe as well, but Chelsea played with a different squad,
Yeah.
like almost a complete different squad. So
Yeah.
they looked a bit leggy. And I think it's affecting them. I think it's having a toll on them
Hmm.
that, playing in Europe with not very much of a squad depth that they've got as well. So I think, that's what's going on with Villa right now. But credit to Chelsea, man. It was,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
was
think
almost
yeah,
a no
Villa
contest
definitely
game.
no top four for Villa. I think the top
Or
four is
did you?
already set. I think it's clear. I think the people on in the top four right now, that's how it will end. Maybe not in accord, not
Hell
in that
no.
lineup, not
Hell
in that like.
no. Brighton is gonna make the top four.
No, they won't. Come on, what's wrong with you?
No, but you said the people in the top four right now. Brighton is number four.
Oh, sorry, I haven't seen the table. Sorry, I meant City. City
Oh,
will come
so
back.
wait, what?
I'm hoping City comes back. City should come back. If they miss out on the top, I mean, it's not the worst situation in the world because they've
That
won it
is
all.
worse.
They can have,
That is worse though.
yeah. To
From
to be
going
fair,
from four titles in a row to not
not
making the
make it.
top
I mean, they
four
wouldn't be the first that would be happening to. I think some people,
in the
someone.
Premier League,
I mean, yeah.
they'll be the first winning. They're the first to win four
Oh,
titles, but they'll be the first to win
champions to
four
go off
titles.
the out of
Four
the
titles
out
and
of.
not make the top four.
Fair enough.
I don't know that,
Anyways,
man.
yeah, but I'm expecting City to make it. Sorry, I didn't even know. I thought it was City then Brighton. I didn't even realize City was in fifth, Brighton in fourth. What's Brighton even doing there? Anyways, this just goes to show you that the season is still starting because
True.
Brighton. Sorry, no disrespect to you guys, but what are you doing there in fourth? And just for the last game, we'll be talking about Tottenham Fulham. Obviously, I'm happy that I think Tottenham they just have a problem. I don't know if they are just into giant slaying, but not playing normal like the lower teams because they seem to always catch Man City and like maybe the bigger games. They turn up for the big games, but then go to sleep when they're playing like lower teams. What's the
Yeah,
problem?
I think Spurs will be Spurs, and I think
Spurs.
they are riddled with that
Uh,
inconsistency.
although
Like
they do have some
that's
injury
just their game.
problems, though.
They beat a big team, and then they are the only ones that go and then draw against Fulham with a
Or
red
lose
card.
lose
Fulham
against
had a
Crystal
red
Palace.
card as
I
well,
know.
so you know they can go on. What's their next game? I can't even see what their next game is, but they can literally go on and then play the next game and win the next game by what, maybe six against
Mhm.
Bournemouth, or they might not win against Bournemouth, and then they might play another big team in
Like
between that
Bournemouth.
and beat the big team like 4-0.
Yeah,
And you'll be thinking, oh my God, like that's just Tottenham, innit? Like
yeah. So
Spurs
they
will be
play Chelsea.
Spurs.
They play Chelsea after Bournemouth.
Yeah,
So they might lose
exactly.
to
So they
Bournemouth
might
and beat
lose to
Chelsea.
Bournemouth and then beat Chelsea. Oh,
Literally.
Spurs will be Spurs, honestly. So
Yeah. And
not
Fulham,
surprising there. I don't want
they've
to spend
actually,
too much time. What?
yeah, they've impressed me this season as well, though. Fulham.
Yeah, yeah, they haven't been bad. I think Fulham have
Mm.
just been Fulham
They've
anyway.
been okay. Yeah, they've been
Yeah,
okay.
as you would expect them to have been. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's like most of the game I wanted us to talk about. But yeah, and tomorrow we'll be live again for the 1% Bias Show, the preview of the midweek games. So hopefully you guys can catch us again tomorrow if you're available. But yeah, it's been nice. It's been a nice
It's been a nice
weekend
one.
as well.
It's been
Yeah,
a good weekend, and hopefully we get a very good midweek. I can't wait to talk about tomorrow.
yeah,
I can't wait to be on tomorrow to talk
yeah.
about
I
the
wonder. I
game.
wonder who United is playing again.
Oh, I know.
Mm,
I'm thinking as well, but yeah.
it's fine.
Well, I
I wanted to ask you some
I can't
questions,
wait
but
to
we'll
hear the
wait.
debates tomorrow, man. Let's go. Let's see what you've
Let's go.
got.
No, there's
Um,
no debate. It's a straight lose for United. You guys are gonna lose. There's no debate.
well, pride goes before a fall. Anyway,
Mm,
I'll be
this is
there.
not. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys have a lovely night. And see you guys tomorrow
And see you guys
on the next
tomorrow.
pod.
Thank you. Have a good
Peace.
night.
Oh wait. Peace out. Oh,
All
peace
right
out,
then. Good
guys.
night.